All right. Well, here we go. So we are now into December programming on the Trainerize TriCore Corporate Wellness. And so today we have to do a couple things before we get started. Number one, we have to announce our compliance challenge winner. Woo! All right. So with the tiebreaker round, with a whopping 80,779 steps in 4 days, is Mr. Derek Gleason. Congratulations, Derek. Woo! Derek, you win the championship trophy, the TriCore shirt, and we are getting that shipped out to you next week. So nice work, man. Congratulations. Derek, if you don't mind me asking, what was your secret to winning?
It's just consistency, I guess. I don't know, I'd get up every morning at 6 to go for like a good hour walk. And then I would do a walk at lunchtime and then one after work. And I think after getting 3 walks in a day, it ended up being like 20K a day.
Awesome. So, awesome, man. That's great. Yeah, I love that, especially that it was like a low intensity way of just getting all those steps. Yeah, you were like averaging like 17 to 20,000 a day. But yeah, just kind of planning it in your schedule and just hitting those walks. Dude, that was great. So congratulations. You killed it. Congratulations also to Satara and Samantha. They also hit 100% compliance on the challenge last month too. So fantastic job. The group winner for the best group compliance percentage was actually Nick's group. Nick, is he still here? Nick, get in here. So Nick's group, woo! Yeah, the Fat Loss group.
Thank you guys. It's all my doing.
Yes. So congratulations,
yeah,
Nick's
good
group.
job, guys. Good job. Very good job. It was great. It was fun, and we got December coming up, right?
Yeah.
So, and then January. That's gonna be a fun one.
Yes. So New Year's is going to be a very big challenge that we have coming up to kickstart the new year. December is going to be talking about meeting the coaches, right? So we really just dove into this program and, started with going into the wellness programming, helping people get set up, things like that. But really now we want you guys to learn more about us. So as we were brainstorming a lot of the things about, what we do, we're like, you know what? We need to get you guys to know who we are. What do I do for my personal fitness? And what do I do for my nutrition? Maybe some of the things that I do on a day-to-day basis can inspire you guys or give you guys ideas, for how to implement different habits in your lifestyle too. So this month is going to be Meet the Coaches month. So now we actually have another new coach too. Her name's Paige. So let me bring up the document here so you guys can follow along. So again, in your meal plans tab, in the TriCore app, you have this document so you can review it later as we go through, okay? So first was, we announced the challenge compliance winner, Meet the Coaches month, and we're gonna go through the details here. So we're bringing in a new coach. Her name is Paige. She is actually a pro figure competitor, bodybuilder, and was a former college Division I soccer star. So Paige brings a whole different dynamic into the corporate wellness programming that we have here, and can bring in some bodybuilding and performance-based, subgroup topics as she starts her group. So with that too, we're ready to mix up the teams this month. So I know we had several people ask questions about, hey, I want to join a couple of different groups. Well, now is the time. So if you say, hey, I want to join that physical therapy group, I rolled my ankle, my lower back hurts, now's the time to switch groups, jump into physical therapy. Or, hey, I wanted to join the metabolic coaching group or metabolic health group, learn more about micronutrients and blood chemistry, let me know, we can jump you in there. Fat loss, same thing. Cross training, same thing. So this is the time where we can make some changes and kind of mix it up a little bit, okay? But with the Meet the Coaches month, like I said, we're going to tell you more about our lives, passions, lifestyle, training style, our eating habits, recreational activities, so that way it can help you guys kind of plan now and for the future. We want to inspire, give you guys ideas. Paige is coming in, okay? And here's kind of the plan for what we have. So first of all, this is me. This is when I was a kid. So I tried to find, some old pictures of what I had. And this is like my first endeavor of getting into weightlifting and fitness. I think that was like maybe 5 years old, and just got some weights at the house and was just kind of lifting. The picture over here, this was actually a couple months ago. I hit a big squat in the gym with my boys. I think that was like 605. So going from just barely lifting a barbell there to hitting 605 squats, you know, a big change, big changes and challenges there. And then this is my dog, Bo. So, you know, he's a huge part of my life. I love Bo. I actually stole him from my wife. He was my wife's dog, and now he really loves me the most. So, but that's just a little bit about me and, you know, my journey. And we're going to share a lot more about all the coaches, their journey, and what their lifestyle is like. So in the main chat, we're going to have everybody post in different weeks with different themes. So week 1 of December, when it starts on Monday, is how do we work out? You know, what is our training style? What are we doing? So a little sneak peek into it. I was powerlifting, I want to say back in, my last periodization block, I want to say about, 4 months ago or so. So now I changed into more of a bodybuilding block. I'm going into kind of like a weight gain block, which is perfect for the holiday season. And so my training, my nutrition, my lifestyle habits and strategies have changed a little bit. And everybody has a different style. So you'll learn more about that. How do we eat? What do we do for fun? And then kind of a day in the life of the coach. And I kind of stole this from you guys at Trainerize with that initiative that you guys do with your, some of the coaches and the trainers that you feature on social media. So we're going to do the same thing, as a day in the life of what it's like to be a coach and a managing director for myself at TriCore. Because of what we do as a health and wellness company that really specializes in wellness management, what does that look like? And because it's such a new concept for a lot of people, we want to give you guys an idea, especially at Trainerize, to know how we're using the app, how we're using the platform, so you guys can understand what we do as a company and how we can implement better. So there's really a lot of reasons why we can do this. Any questions so far? Do we have any questions? Let me check the chat here and stuff too. Cool, but any questions so far? Awesome. All right, cool. Very good. Yeah, so if you have any questions on the fly, we'll drop it in the chat. We'll definitely do some Q&A at the end of the session as well too. So, okay, we'll keep on rolling here. All right, so the next thing that I want to get through, let me hit my notes here, is, yes, if you can notice down here, living a balanced and healthy lifestyle. So this was definitely brought up by several people at Trainerize, is bringing in some good balance and everything. So the first 2 months, right, we really hit hard on hitting some hard, major changes in habits. We did that challenge on workout and nutrition compliance, very strict. Now we want to loosen things up. It's December, it's the holidays, so we want to make sure that we have some healthy balance within the way that we're managing our health and wellness as we go, as a company and as individuals, right? So as you can see here, and Tiffany and I work together on this one, is we want to basically count how many drinks you're drinking during this month, okay? So again, this will start on Monday. I think Monday's the 7th, okay? So we'll start tallying things on December 7th. And really all we're trying to do is just generate awareness. That's it, okay? So there's really nothing else to it. So just generating awareness to say, hey, if I have a glass of scotch, with dinner tonight, I'm just gonna log it in the app. And you'll notice in your app and in your programming, there's an alcoholic beverages tab. Go ahead and put 1 drink in there and just log it. We just wanna create some awareness with this. Drinking is good, and drinking can obviously in excess cannot be good. But as part of this, we're trying to promote healthy balance as we go. So here's some information about, drinking and stuff too, that can really help in moderation. Notice this word, moderate alcohol consumption. So if you didn't know, we have some citations here too. It can help raise good cholesterol. It can definitely decrease blood pressure and thin your blood a little bit to help with circulation. It can cut the risk of diabetes and certain risk factors for heart disease. Again, all in moderation. It also helps reduce stress, gives you that relaxation at the end of the night as well too. So again, we're not promoting to drink excessive amounts of alcohol. Please note, it can impact you differently if you're on medications. Legally, we have to say this as well too. So just be careful with it. But as part of this challenge and as part of kind of loosening things up this month because of the holidays, is we want to just give you some awareness on how much you're drinking, okay? So I'm going to use Farhad. Do you mind if I use you as an example? Because we had a little chat about this the other day. You're good?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool. So Farhad and I were talking, and he's like, "Hey, how do I successfully bring in a couple drinks into my diet, but I don't want to lose track of my success and my goals?" Okay. So really, if you're monitoring your health and you're monitoring your calories, make sure that the calories that you're drinking is also in consideration with your total daily goal, right? So if you're taking in, say, 1,900 calories a day, and you know your glass of wine is 150 calories for a 3-ounce, 4-ounce pour or something like that, just account for that. So make some small adjustments in the beginning of your day, okay? So you can fit in that glass of wine with dinner at night. So really, at the end of the day, if you remember from the very first session that we had, total calorie consumption per day is very, very important. So can you successfully implement 1 or 2 drinks at the end of the day and still stay within your health and wellness goals? Yes, you can. Now, how that affects you personally is different from every individual, okay? So obviously there's hormonal changes, there's dehydration, effects that can happen. You could lose micronutrients, things like that, right? So again, I'm not promoting drinking. I'm just creating awareness and saying if you're trying to do these things, it can't affect you this way. So again, just keep all of this with a disclaimer. But for this month, the key is awareness. So when you do have a drink, go in, log it, and just keep a tab of it. As coaches and stuff too, we'll keep an eye on it with you and stuff too. And again, if you have questions, that's why we're here. Send us DMs, touch base with us. We will help you navigate this space, especially through the holidays, if you're on a specific goal and challenge. Cool. Any questions on this, guys? Doing good? Awesome. Let me check. I'm trying to see, how do I check the chats without, does anyone know how to do that? We'll see.
I think at the bottom of the screen.
It's at the bottom? Okay. I'll keep messing around with it. But cool. Awesome. So good. No questions so far. Very good. So we'll check that in there. So now we're going to bring in a new layer of programming this month too. Okay. So this is really, really cool. So what we've done is, by talking with Sherrod and Tiffany, was we're bringing in a new layer of programming. So this is going to be our private wellness coaching. So this is going to be bringing in custom fitness programming, custom nutrition coaching, daily concierge tech service, complimentary initial evaluation with your coach, food and supplement recommendations. Really, it is a complete one-on-one experience, daily texting with your coach to really maximize your health and wellness goals and potential. So we're doing 8 weeks at a time. And what we're doing is selecting about 6 people within those 8 weeks and taking it within 8-week blocks, right? So every 8 weeks, we're going to have 6 new people here at Trainerize be able to do private coaching and private wellness service with us at TriCore, okay? So now we have extra coaches, we have more layers of programming. If you are really, really motivated, really interested in taking that next level, that higher level of programming with your fitness, your nutrition, lifestyle changes, things like that, and want to get these customized plans, this is the time to do it. So right now we're piloting the program with Farhad, Mitch, Kayla, Hungy, and Alex K. And so if you have questions on the experience, on what's happening with that, shoot them a call, give them a DM, something like that. Ask them what their experience is like, so that way you know going into it what it's going to be like for you. And because it's so individualized as well, it is going to be very, very targeted. So if you have a specific goal, even a health need, an injury, whatever, we're going to go even deeper into that and really target that for you. So this is really cool. Thank you, Sherrod. Thank you for Tiffany for, opening this up for us and really allowing, more employees at Trainerize to get that really private detailed coaching. Cool. So this is very, very exciting, guys. One thing that I want to do too is, and we did start doing a lot more of this because of the collective, is follow us on social media. So in addition to the wellness tips that you're going to be getting in your subgroups, okay, we also continue to pump out different information, topics, things like that on our social media page as well too. So we did a lot with the collective, and it was really a lot of fun. So don't forget about that as well, okay? Awesome. We're doing great. I'm going to keep checking in and see if we have any other questions. Everybody doing good? Any audio questions or text questions?
Yeah, Chris, I wouldn't mind sharing for a minute if that's cool, just because we're recording this for our team.
Cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to share, since I'm one of the people doing the private wellness coaching, that I love it. And this is totally an acknowledgement to you. But in terms of the personal aspect, like things that you really helped me with are just understanding, what my body needs to eat, like before and after workouts, and understanding macros and the best ways to get nutrients, and really paying attention to my sleep. And the other thing that you've done for me too is help me shift my relationship with the scale. So I bought a weighing scale and I weigh myself every freaking day, which usually people would be like, oh my God, you should never weigh yourself. And I used to be like that too, but now I see it as information and feedback. So I think that's a really big deal, because there's just so much pressure in the world on like how much you weigh and how the scales are bad. And so, yeah, just having you as my accountability coach and me sending you pictures of my food and like really just doing my best with everything, but having your support has been really amazing, like really, and I really appreciate it.
Oh,
And
awesome.
so I encourage anyone, yeah, like I just really encourage anyone who wants to do this to do it, because it's been an amazing experience. Like you taught me so much that I didn't know that I didn't know. So I'm just super grateful. So I just wanted to give a shout out and kind of share my experience.
Awesome. No, that's great. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate it. Yes, that's exactly why we're doing this, with the private wellness is really, it's an educational thing, educating on the macros and the timings and the scale and the nutrients and things like that. Like it's a different layer, and really, even the collective too, like I want to bring that back up, because Sharad said the same thing, like for him, even when he jumps on the scale, it's like, it's intriguing to learn about your body and about your body stats and like how things can change. Like if I do something yesterday and a reading comes out different, like why did that happen? Like, what does that mean? And obviously with using the how With Things and Trainerize work together, it's just awesome to be able to kind of sync that in, and then I can give you direct feedback. So, yes, absolutely. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate it. I love working with you too. And honestly, I love working with everybody, but it's like, it's just such a cool experience to help people, kind of have that aha moment. So again, if you are interested in doing this, message your coach, let us know. We're going to be basically kind of selecting people as we go through every 8 weeks. So the next block of private wellness is going to be going January 4th. So we're finishing up in the next, month with the first round of people here. And so let us know, when we send out those surveys, definitely take those surveys, give us some feedback as we go and stuff too. But yeah, thank you, Kayla. Appreciate it. It's been great. It's been awesome. Very cool. Any other questions so far, or do we keep rocking? Cool. Very nice. Very nice. So one of the additional things that I wanted to get through this month, especially because it's December, it's flu season. Obviously, we had COVID this year, so things have been a little bit, sticky with the immune system. Is I want to bring up the topic of exercise and immunity. Okay, so we actually just shot a couple of videos, informational videos about this with one of our other pro coaches here at the office, actually today. So this is something to consider, especially as we go into the colder months and the flu season. Is exercise is stress, okay? So what you're doing essentially is you are self-inflicting stress on your body to then be able to come out and recover from that stress, get stronger, increase your endurance, increase your cardiovascular, it just basically recover and rebuild from that stress, right? So as part of, the private wellness coaching and really just general awareness too, is to ensure that you have proper nutrition, proper micronutrients, and proper sleep and recovery from the stress that you're putting on your body, right? So now you're thinking, okay, I had a stressful work day. I killed myself in a fitness session. I feel kind of like achy, crampy, run down, things like that. You have all these stressors. Maybe you had an argument with your significant other. Maybe you had, a family issue, something like that. So you have all these stressors just pounding you, right? Then you go and you have a high intensity workout session, more stress on top of that. It's no wonder why through lifestyle changes, and especially in the colder months, that we just get knocked down near the end of the year, okay? So to be able to do this and recover from this stress, we want to really, really, really promote balanced and personalized approaches to micronutrients and immunity, okay? So this is typically, people think micronutrients, they think supplements, they think things like that. but do not forget about, especially the picture here, fruits, vegetables, healthy foods, okay? To ensure that you're eating proper and balanced nutrition with zinc, vitamins A, B6, B12, iron, things like that that can help with bringing in a higher level of immunity, okay? Really, when you're working out, you're pounding your body, you're putting stress on your body. Your nutrition and your hydration and your sleep is where you recover from that stress, okay? Here's another one, especially athletes and people with high intensity exercise routines, okay? Really what it does is it helps, carbohydrates help to mitigate and manage your cortisol response. So you probably understand now why it's so important to have higher levels of carbohydrates to help manage that stress and that response that you get from exercise. So one of the reasons why Gatorade was invented and a lot of these intra-workout carbohydrate drinks were made is because of this fact, to generate more energy, to reduce the stress response on your body during a fitness session and a high intensity fitness session. And we have certain studies on it down here, and we'll load this up for you guys too so you can look at it. But something like consuming 30 to 60 grams of carbohydrates per hour during sustained intense exercise can help not only provide you better energy, but also can help reduce stress and improve your immune system. So Meet the Coaches Month, you're going to learn about a lot of these little tips and tricks of what we do as coaches, you know, because I'm still bodybuilding. I'm not powerlifting like high intensity, but I still take carbohydrates. Like I'll give you an example, okay? My intra-workout blend, and I train for about 2 hours at night, is carbohydrate mix, sodium bicarbonate, which is actually baking soda, pink Himalayan salt, glutamine, and EAAs. So I make a little blend of that, and about halfway through my workout, I mix that through, drink that, and I finish my workout drinking that mixture right there. So you're probably wondering, okay, why the baking soda? Why the salt? Electrolytes, okay? Baking soda is also very, very alkaline. So because it's alkalizing and you're putting your body through stress, that raises your body's acidity. So by having a little bit of baking soda helps to mitigate that and reduce that acidity so I can power through those workouts and those challenging workouts, okay? So again, I could go into very much detail about the reasons why I put that little packet together, but what I can tell you is that I feel hydrated, I feel great, you know, through these workouts and stuff too, and it's something that is research backed. So if you want to seriously take a look, go to like a scholarly article website, look up why is baking soda a part of a performance nutrition plan, and you'll be amazed. You're like, wow, I thought this just cleans the grout in my bathtub. No, like you can do a lot of things with that. Sodium bicarbonate is really, really cool. And I think it was actually in one of our subgroup tips, I think it was like last month, I dropped that in there. I'm not sure if anybody followed up on it or not, but it's really interesting to see. But again, that's just one little small thing. If you have questions on it and you're unsure how to apply it into your routine, let us know. Message the coaches, message me. You know, we can help you with stuff like that. But moving forward, so what kind of exercise is best for me and to reduce the stress on immune system? So here's a graph, okay? So this is a J-curve that really shows your risk of infection versus the intensity of your fitness program. So there's multiple studies done with this J-curve that just reinforce the same thing. When your body is sedentary and you're not doing much, you have a higher risk of infection, okay? So as you start to implement a resistance training and a health training program, moderate level intensity actually boosts your immune system. So they've done tons of studies on this. Now you start getting into powerlifting, CrossFit, high intensity training, where your intensity goes way up here, your risk of infection actually comes back up. So what kind of exercise is right for me? It depends on the person. It depends on your goals. That's why we're here, so we can help you figure those things out. And especially in the winter months, is kind of taper things down, reduce that intensity down a little bit, especially if you feel like a cold's coming on or something, you know, something could knock you down. So again, we work with elite athletes and pro and college players and stuff too. So they got to be careful. Upper respiratory tract infections are super common, you know, with high intensity exercises. So, you know, it's something that we just want to be, you know, aware of, you know, show you guys this information, especially this time of the year, you know, when health and immunity is so important. Cool. Any questions on this? Cool. Awesome. Chat questions, audio questions. Pause here for a second.
No questions. Great stuff, though.
Cool. Awesome. All right. We'll keep rocking and rolling. Let me just jump back to the program document here. And cool. All right. So as we continue to move forward, I want to make sure with other considerations too is get the most out of what we're offering to you guys. So connect your Withing Body Cardio Scale. Connect your Apple Watch, your Fitbit, your MyFitnessPal. Okay, connect like Farhad said too. Connect your rings, Aura rings. Use those sleep trackers. Use those devices and connect as much as you can. The more information and the more data that you give us as coaches, the more we can help you. Okay, so engagement has been up. We love it. We just keep an eye on engagement every single month as we continue to do these programs. We love the increased engagement last month. We brought in the pictures and the compliance. Start to connect those devices. If you have questions on what device to buy too, like Kayla had some questions on, hey, what scale should I get? How can I use it better? Let us know. Like we are very adept into connected health devices. It's one of our differentiators as a business. So let us know. We can help guide you and get the right stuff for what your goals are and stuff too. Cool, guys. This is awesome. The last thing I wanted to share today too, because we did have some questions on it from a few clients last month as well, was just about micronutrients and deficiencies. So this is actually my personal report that shows kind of some deficiencies in my micronutrients. And this is one of the tests that we do here at TriCore too, to show like, hey, even the pros, even us, we have different insufficiencies and we're reductions in our lifestyle. And along the topic of exercise plus immunity, you have to ensure that you're meeting your body's nutrient demands. And this is really what the point I want to drive home today too on the topic of, health, wellness, immunity, micronutrients, is that everybody's lifestyle demands are different. The way that Farhad works out and his lifestyle demands because of his family, job, whatever, is completely different than me, completely different than Derek and Kayla and Tiffany and everybody, okay? So does the prescription for supplements match what I'm doing, what Farhad's doing? No, it does not. So everybody's individualized with this. And one of the cool things of what we do at coaches at TriCore is help to find that individualization approach. So again, message your coach, ask them questions. If you're interested in stuff like this too, we can definitely guide you in the right direction on how we can optimize your immune system and your micronutrients. But this is actually my report, is what it does. So it showed me that I was actually deficient in a few vitamins and minerals up here. I had some borderlines. So as we worked with our clinical nutritionists, it basically got me back to a more optimal level. Another cool one that we have here too is antioxidants. And you can actually find out what antioxidants are more suited for you, right? So everyone thinks that vitamin C is the best, right? Or elderberry is the number one. Well, it's individualized actually. So if you do your blood analysis, you can actually find out, okay, vitamin C, where is it? We'll just use zinc. So zinc is pretty protective for me, right? Turmeric really doesn't do much for me as far as for immunity. Vitamin C does a little bit, okay? NADH, highly protective for me. So again, if you're trying to find, again, a targeted approach, especially right now with making sure you're keeping your immune system up, there's different types of antioxidants that can help with giving you the protection that you need more than others. So again, I just want to show this, especially because it runs along the line of exercise and immunity as we go. But cool, very nice. Let me just run through here and make sure I didn't forget anything. Yeah, the Meet the Coaches month, I'm really excited about that. Again, just a quick reminder as well, too, I have on my note here, is we're mixing up the teams. So if you want to try a new coach and you want to try something different this month, shoot us a message. Let us know, hey, I want to pop into this group. Now is the time to do it, okay? We also want to make sure, too, that you're getting prepared for January. So take a little break, enjoy yourself in December. Remember, rack up those drinks, okay, in the app there. We want to keep tabs on that for awareness. But in January, we are bringing in a really big challenge, okay? So there's going to be like one-on-ones. There's going to be, I'm not going to give it away, okay? So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun. The survey results that we did get, we had a lot of people say, hey, I love competition. I love challenges. I know Giovanna's been on me again about bringing in more challenges. But yes, so we have a lot of cool stuff planned for January. And this month we definitely just want to, share some more information about us as coaches. Just keep things rolling. I think everything's been going really great. And again, if you have any questions, concerns, or even feedback, good or bad feedback, do not be afraid to let us know. We're here for you guys, and we want to make sure that we are really maximizing our programming effectiveness for you, using the Trainerize TriCore app and just really just maximizing its full potential. Awesome, guys. Do you guys have any other thoughts, questions? I'm going to hang around and do some Q&A and stuff too. So if you want to hang around, feel free to hang around. Any other questions, though?
I mean, I'm just going to echo what Caleb said. Like, I think you guys are doing a tremendous job. I actually never knew coaching could be like this, to be honest. Like, using Trainerize and having the messaging back and forth, sending my meal pictures and like getting immediate feedback. And, just like Caleb was saying before about having the devices connected and like weighing in every day, and then seeing how those numbers move and why they move, and just kind of understanding the connection to like what I'm eating and the hydration and the whole 9 yards. And then also like new concepts that I've heard of before, but I never really took seriously, like intermittent fasting, right? Yeah. I feel like you explained it in a way that made a lot more sense. Trying it now and sort of getting into it, embracing it a bit more, was like no problem, because I connected the dots for why I'm doing it and what it means. So yeah, man, I think you guys are killing it. So awesome job.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's been awesome to see. I mean, you did a big change, man, with the intermittent fasting, and that's, you feel good overall still, like no issues with it?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It makes a lot of sense, right, for what I'm trying to accomplish. So, it was kind of like a natural change. It made sense, and it just works. So it's great.
Perfect. Let me just do this too. Let me contrast that with Kayla. So Kayla's not on intermittent fasting. So we have a completely different approach for what Kayla's doing too. So that's really the cool part too, is like, when you think about it, we have all these principles, right? These all scientific principles. And it's kind of like, okay, now that we have these, what do we do with them? It's kind of like even what Shara was saying the other day too about all the wearables. Like, we have all this data. What do we do with it? And that's where we want to help you guys and come into play and say, okay, we're going to use this principle, Farhad, because of this, and this, what you told me. And then same thing, Kayla, like we have these principles. We're going to use this macro split because of this, and this. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is awesome. Just let us know too, especially if you're interested in doing private wellness coaching, shoot us a message, email, a DM, something. Let us know. We'll put you on the list, and we'll definitely get you guys in there. Thank you, Farhad. Thank you, Kayla, for some testimonial there. We got it on video too, so I'm going to use that for.
Yeah,
are you cool with that?
Great. Yeah,
Oh, awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we got through all the major topics today, guys. I'm going to hang around. Oh, I see a question here from Ross. Just tell me the app account set up yesterday. Figure out who my coach is. Cool. Perfect. I'll send you a list of all the coaches and their subspecialties, and then you just pick what kind of subgroup you want to be in. Because every week we do like 3 to 5 different weekly wellness tips that are targeted for that subgroup. So like cross training is going to be cross training related, fat loss, metabolic health, physical therapy, recovery, things like that. So that's what you get in the subgroups there. And then
awesome.
In the main chat, and the main chat is we're going to be posting about Meet the Coaches. So every week has a theme. Every coach has a specific day. So you'll see us posting on certain days, each coach's, theme for the day and stuff too. So
awesome. Yeah. I just wanted to jump in and say, like, I'm super excited about this because
cool.
I've always been like going to the gym guy. I've been more of like a playing sports type of person, and I've always had struggle like committing to the gym. Yeah. But I do have like, aspirations to increase my wellness and my muscle mass and stuff like that. So this is like just that extra little step. I'm super excited to like integrate into my lifestyle. I'm definitely going to get the Withings scale, I think. Yeah. And like, cause I'm always interested on how much I'm weighing, especially during the winter months. And yeah, super excited.
Awesome. Thanks, Ross. Appreciate it, man. And welcome aboard too, man. This is going to be great. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. So you got the app there. Awesome, guys. Any other questions? This is great. This is really good. Good. All right. It's awesome. Well, very good. If we don't have any other questions, I think we got through everything today. Tiffany, did I forget anything? I want to make sure I hit all the main topics that you and I discussed too. I think we got through it all. Can you think of anything else?
No, just want to remind everybody to be honest with your the tracking that we do this month. I think it'll be cool to see the stats, and I think Sherrod will really think it's cool to see the alcohol habit that we track, because they definitely, Chris, you and I discussed, he's not going to be happy with no alcohol, so we had to kind of embrace it and figure out a way to track it as a team. I think it'll be cool to see the stats in January. So yeah, I'm excited. Thank you, Chris.
Perfect. No problem. Thank you, Tiffany.
Yeah,
Awesome.
one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
One more question. Is the alcohol consumption, is it going to come into the group feed?
No, I don't think it's going to come into the group. So that might be a little crazy if it does come in the group feed. No, that's going to be individualized, so you'll track privately. But we just want to keep track of it. Just for awareness and moderation. So that's the case. So
I could be wrong, but when you track a workout, because the alcohol intake is a workout, when you track that, it goes into the group, unless you have that turned off.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Well, then it would turn off all workouts then.
What you could do, Chris, just make it a habit, but like we do it like a reverse habit. Like the less checked off you have, the less you drink.
Interesting.
Because then it won't show up in the feed, or you just turn off your workouts. But then we won't see any workouts. That's the thing.
Okay.
Let's keep it on. We chose not to track it as a habit because we want to see how many drinks, not how many times. Just own it and track your alcohol intake for the holidays. I want to see how
I like Tiffany's approach. I'm with her on that one.
Yeah.
That's cool. We'll figure it out, guys. We'll let you know the details, but yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Cool. Very nice.
Ooh, one more thing. Because Sherrod loves to post about Divya's cool cocktails and stuff. We should all post our drinks too. Again, not trying to encourage unhealthy behavior, but if you have a cool drink, share it. I want to see what kind of drink you're drinking.
I like that. Yeah, if you have a cool drink, I'll share mine. I'm a Tito's guy. So who's a Tito's person? Yeah? No?
It's Tito's.
Tito's?
I don't know what that is.
Vodka.
Oh, there might be that. It might be. Do they have that in Canada? I'm not sure.
I think so.
They do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, vodka. I was a vodka person, but I'll share my drinks. I will. I promise I will. I don't drink that much, but maybe the holidays I have a couple extra, but we'll see. We'll find out. I'll have to track it, right? Very cool. Awesome. Very cool.
Chris, I just want to say something real quick.
That's rubbing alcohol. Yeah, Jessica. Yep. Sounds good. Awesome, guys. Yes, I think we got through it all. So here's the last couple of things to do, okay, is number one is let us know if you want to mix up the teams a little bit, if you want to jump into different groups. Number two, we have Paige coming in. So we're going to kind of, move some things around, move some people around too. So just let us know if you want to jump into her group. Number three, track those drinks this month. Number four, healthy balance, okay? If you need help with healthy balance, message your coach. And then number five, consider the information and the wellness information that we gave you about exercise and immunity for this month, especially in the winter months too. So just keep that in the back of your mind as you go through December. Cool, awesome. All right. So if anything else, let us know, and you have access to us. Reach out to social media. You have, I think, my email, our website. You can definitely get in touch with us one way or another. So just keep us posted and keep everything rocking. Awesome work, guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Chris.
All right. Thanks, guys. See you soon.
I'm about to go hit that Tito's right now.
Oh, are you really?
Actually, I don't know. I think he ran out of it, so I'm on to the Schwill.
Oh, yeah. Tito's is my shit, man. Love it.
Yeah, me too.
I can think of like water. It's so bad.
Yeah, actually, my wife and I did this little test. We got 8 different minis of vodkas, all like the best vodkas, like Goose, Absolute, Kettle, Tito's, a whole bunch. And we tried them side by side, didn't chill them, but just purely on taste. We went blind. We rated it, and then we picked our top 3. Tito's was, I think, number 1 or number 2. It was like Tito's, Absolute. You know what the last one was? It was Grey Goose.
Yeah.
For both of
I
us.
don't
Grey
like
Goose.
Grey Goose. I don't.
Yeah.
No.
So we've been playing around with our top picks and then seeing which one gives the least hangover. And it's been Tito's.
Yeah, that's my shit, man. That's my shit. You know what it is too, I think, is that it's a corn vodka. So it's not, there's no gluten in it. And I think that helps, not only helps me, but it helps a lot of people because it's just 100% corn. So I think Grey Goose is like a blend. It's like a rye wheat blend. I think Absolute is just rye. I'm not sure, but yeah, like I think what it's made, it makes a big difference. Yeah,
probably.
Yeah. But cool. All right. Yeah, you got any other questions, Chris? I think we're the last 2 in here, so.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Awesome.